I've started them, haven't finished them. And what I'm considering as series is 3 or more books where 2 have already been released. So it's a trilogy, but only 1 book has been released. I'm not counting that shit, okay? Yeah, I've just been taking inventory of like my reading habits, and I realized that I have a lot of stuff that I haven't finished, and that kind of drives me crazy because I'm usually a completionist. So even if I don't enjoy something, I'm going to finish it. Although as I get a little bit older and, you know, I'm realizing that it's okay to not do things that bring you joy, that make you happy. So it's kind of a battle where I really want to finish it, but like if I don't enjoy it, why am I going to bother? I don't know. Anyway, so these are the series that I have yet to finish. The first series is Awakened by James S. Murray and Darren Wearmouth. I read this back in like in March, April. It was like right before COVID and all of that. I didn't like this book. It felt so wordy, over descriptive. But then I also want to give it a second chance because it was a debut novel, and practice makes perfect, right? So what if their writing just way improved in the second and third book? So yeah, I do want to give it a chance. I just don't know when I'm going to get to it. The next series that I currently have open is The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I read this as part of a book club, and I really enjoyed it, actually. This is also around March. It was in March, because I was living in a hotel room when I read it. I really enjoyed this one. I don't know why I haven't prioritized it. It's just something that hasn't happened, and I will eventually get to it, hopefully soon, maybe. I don't know. The next series is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, and I have read up to City of Glass, and yeah, it hasn't improved very much. If it's improved at all, it's very, very, very slightly. Sorry, I don't know what else to say about that. I know that Yesenia, she's doing the read along with her TTC girls, and she said that The Infernal Devices, book 1 of The Infernal Devices, was actually pretty good. She rated it 4 stars, so maybe I will dive into that next. But as far as The Mortal Instruments go, I am not prioritizing that shit at all. I don't know. Next is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. This was a mediocre book for me. I thought that I would really enjoy it, and it just ended up coming up short. But I recently watched Bibella's review on the series, and just seeing her thoughts on it kind of make me want to go back to it a little bit sooner than I probably would have. I just don't know when I'm going to. It shouldn't be too hard because I feel like they're not even like hard reads. Next is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Like series that are more than a trilogy kind of irk me. Like it's such a big commitment. Do you know what I mean? Like I've been meaning to get into the Dresden Files, but the amount of books in that series just intimidates me. It's daunting. Out of the 3 popular books, this series was a little more favored for me, but not enough to prioritize it in my reading. Next, I have The Women's War by Jenna Glass. I have mentioned this book countless times. It is a trilogy. I have the second book on my bookshelf. I just haven't gotten to it. It is a little bit harder for me to read physical books. I got 2 kids. I work full-time, house, cooking, all of that stuff. Yeah. did really enjoy it. I'll probably read on in this series a lot sooner than the ones that I've already mentioned. Next, I have The Poppy War, which I just finished last month in August. Was it August? Yeah, it was August. I finished The Poppy War in August. I'm super stoked to get into the Dragon Republic. I just got a work email. So I'm super stoked to get into the Dragon Republic. I know that Jessie at The Bookish Mom super enjoyed these books, and I feel like I'm a little more juvenile than her, but I feel like we have similar tastes. Yeah, and I think that's all of my series. What was that? Awakened, TMI, Shadow and Bone, Throne of Glass, Red Queen, Women's War, Dragon Republic. I want to say there's an 8th one, but I can't. It's not in my brain. Do you know what I mean? And for a completionist to have 7 to 8 open series, it's freaking. Ugh. I mean, what the hell? That's so out of character for me. And that's not even counting like rereads. I'm currently rereading Twilight, Fallen, Redwall. Like, I have at least 10 open series, and it's the more that I think about it, the more it drives me insane. So I either have to fucking pony up and read them, or decide to DNF them and just not think about it again. I think that's the best plan of action for me. So if you have read any of these series, let me know which ones I should prioritize or which ones I should forget about, because I just want a clean slate eventually, and I feel like I'm never gonna get there. Okay, well, that's it for today, and thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.